Hello, everyone. This is Tom, your host for the Hidden Truths channel. It's April 3rd, 2025. I want to do a quick video this evening about all the violence that's happening in this country and what political party is responsible. Okay, this stuff has got completely out of hand. You Democrats are running around like a bunch of spoiled children. I'm just sorry if I'm angry about this. But a 17-year-old kid, athlete, honor student died in Texas because of all this crap, all this anger going on. It upsets me. But by the name of Austin Metcalf, okay? Because of all this violence and hate they're trying, division and hate they're trying to spread. But listen to this, Democrats. We went through Obama, who's not even an American citizen, as the president, okay? Number one, he shouldn't even have been allowed to be the president. Number two, we had to sit through Biden as president, who didn't even rightfully win the presidency. Okay? We had to have socialism, communism, and everything stuffed down our throat. Remember when Obama first won the presidency, and I think it was in New Jersey, some first grade class was singing praise, a song to Obama, like they did to Hitler? Okay, all these social programs we had to accept. And then we had Biden, who didn't even win the election. And we put up with him. We didn't sit there and start tearing the country apart. Did we? Steal the election? Put people in prison because we protested? Yeah. We protested on January 6th. Look what happened. The FBI all of a sudden can start rounding people up for months. Put little old ladies in jail. But the mostly peaceful, fiery but mostly peaceful protests that the Democrats and liberals all put on during the 2020 summer of love. Nobody, right? Okay, but we're the party that's violent, right? Okay, the thing is, you will know when our party becomes violent because your side will be running with your tail between your goddamn legs. All you Call of Duty warriors, all you tough guys that go to these protests with your masks on and stuff, think you're tough, never been in a fight in your life? Well, you guys are idiots. You're assaulting Teslas, and you want to say assault? Because these morons that are assaulting the Teslas actually think these Teslas, while they're doing it, are living, breathing being. You say, well, that'd be nuts. Well, really? They believe a man can become a woman, get pregnant, have a baby. So why not a car that's alive be a truthful thing? That's why they assault the car. They don't vandalize it. They're not in their right minds. Okay? And then back to the presidency. Okay, how many times did Obama get shot at? None. How many attempts on Biden's life? None. Kamala Harris's life? None. And we put up with all this shit. Okay? And we're the ones that know how to operate guns and stuff like that. But we didn't become violent. This is another thing. See, us conservatives, we own guns that don't tell us what to do. I hear you Democrats, that's the only guns you have, are the guns that tell you what to do. Okay? But yeah, you're taking pot shots at Trump. All right, and then you're getting on your social media platforms and you're trying to egg somebody else on to take a pot shot at Trump. You're egging these people on. Okay, you flat out say you want to make sure that the United States fails over the next 4 years. Okay? No sense at all. Anyway, they need to start owning up to the violence. And let's not forget that now they're flat out coming and saying that conservatives are Ultramen, subhuman. They shouldn't be allowed to feel like human because they're not human. Sounds like a lot of Nazi talk to me, but don't worry. The host on The View thought that was funny. Coming out of some comedian that's not funny. But they said, how'd they say? The worse you are, according to them, the meaner, the more insulting the jokes get. See, it's okay for them to insult. They can't take it, but they can dish it up. But pretty soon, all this violence you're dishing out to our side, I guess with the Tesla owners, you're taking it out on their side. But our side, eventually we're going to react, okay? And when you guys are, I guess you're ready to take on vets and stuff, and conservatives and hunters and stuff, real men, I might add, and real women, good luck to you. And remember, you're maybe 15 to 20% of the population. And that's with all the illegals you got. Okay? Good luck. Or you can just grow up, stop acting retarded, accept the results of your democracy, okay? The results of your democracy, and deal with it for the next 4 years. And then maybe you guys can come up with a platform that includes God and not an abortion clinic behind the Democratic Convention, an abortion ban, and then maybe you might be on the right track, okay? But like anything else, Snow White, go woke, go broke. Democratic Party, go woke, go broke. I mean, remember after the election and Kamala Harris raised over $1 billion to lose, and the campaign was in debt after the election? Go woke, go broke. Anyway, prepare yourself for the violence. These people have lost their minds, okay? And there's no turning them back. There's no medication that's going to help. And, they'll have to learn from school of the hard knocks the hard way. But anyway, just protect yourself out there. Protect your children. And my sympathy goes out to Austin Metcalf's family. And he died in his twin brother's arms. But don't worry. This is how the tolerant, caring Democrat liberals want us to feel. Okay? The pain. Anyway, you know what the saying goes? You get what you pay for. Don't wish too hard, you get what you want. Anyway, these Democrats, these liberals, they're going to be on the receiving end of their own stupid shit. And when that comes, I guess we'll finally eradicate the cancer in this country. But, all this anger has got to stop. Anyway, this is Tom. I'm out.